All right, guys, so we're doing the turbo in the Nissan Cummins diesel, Nissan Titan Cummins diesel. You got to get this guy out. It's heavy as fuck. You're gonna need a lift for 4 guys that don't got nothing better to do. You're gonna unplug this. You got this thin pipe that goes down in there. It's always been a pain in the ass to get this back in or even out to begin with, so I just take it down. I use a 12mm crow's foot down in there and you know, get the heat shields off and out of the way. You know, these shields aren't even a big deal. Like this one, I just kind of bend back out of the way and then I bend it back in and put it back on. You got your exhaust pipe that's here, exhaust pipe that's there that got to come off. You got bolt there, 2 bolts, another bolt, another bolt, 2 bolts. All right, now those. Sensor here. There's a whole wiring harness comes off and goes lays in the front. And then you got your hose at the bottom there. You got the hose right here. I left that one on there. It goes right in the bottom. And then there's another one on the very bottom right here. It comes right out of the top. I try to cover everything up with the rags as much as possible. Like right now it's all wide open and I gotta cover it all back up. But you wanna make sure that you're not getting any dirt or debris down in these holes. Get them all plugged up, covered up, so that you don't have any issues. There is oil lines on the turbo. You got one on top of the turbo here, the main turbo, another one to the secondary turbo. You got your oil drain line. I tried taking it off the bottom and it just didn't want to wiggle out, and it should just come right out. So I ended up taking it off here. Those bolts are down in there still. Bracket right here in the front, you know, different hoses and whatnot, sensors just hanging out. There's that wiring harness that goes all the way around the intake. It is a pain in the ass. It is not a 10-hour job like it tries to say it is in the book. It is much more, almost double. I always try to get this guy off first. I almost think I should leave this like a primary or secondary or whatever the little turbo is and the big turbo together. The issue these have on the code it sends off, there's no real play compared, you know, to the new. It's gonna be exactly the same. Spins freely. That's not the issue. The issue is this blow-off valve, or what is this called? Whatever that's called. Where's my flashlight? Anyways, in the new one, I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Where's my flashlight? So you got that part that closes. It moves real freely. Does its thing, right? This one is stiff. Look in, there's carbon. You can hear it squeaking. It's like, and look, it doesn't want to pop back up very easy. So that's what's wrong with this. I'm willing to bet that if you were to take this, you know, split these. It's just a clamp. Split these. Take this off, clean it up real good, maybe change the bearing out. You might be able to get your old one to work again, but it should be much looser than that. All right, peace.